Welcome. So today we're going to be talking about a company that I'm sure you've heard of, maybe even used, Robinhood. But here's the thing. The story you think you know about them, it might be completely out of date. Okay, let's jump right in. When you hear the name Robinhood, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For most people, it's probably the whole meme stock craze back in 2021, right? But is that label really fair today? I mean, the company has gone through this absolutely massive transformation, and it's moved way, way beyond just being a simple app for trading stocks. And to see just how much has really changed, just look at this number. $4.5 billion. That was Robinhood's total net revenue for 2025. You know, a number like that tells you this isn't just some fad trading app anymore. It's a serious financial engine that's been quietly built to scale in a big way. So, how in the world did they pull this off? Let's break down the key strategies that have been fueling this incredible growth and really turning Robinhood into a highly profitable and surprisingly diversified business. Now, what's really fascinating when you look at these numbers is just the sheer scale of the growth. I mean, total net revenues shot up 52% to that $4.5 billion we just talked about. Net income is up 36%, and look at the total platform assets. That's the amount of money on their platform, up a staggering 68% to $324 billion. This isn't just a little bit of progress. We're talking about a fundamental shift in the company's financial strength and its scale. So, what's actually driving all this growth? Well, for one thing, Robinhood is no longer just making a living off of transaction fees. A huge piece of this new financial puzzle is their pivot to a really powerful recurring revenue model that's built around subscriptions. And this chart, well, it illustrates that strategy perfectly. Their premium subscription, Robinhood Gold, has seen absolutely explosive growth. It jumped 58% in just 1 year to 4.2 million subscribers. Now, this creates a stable, predictable stream of revenue, which, investors absolutely love to see. But they aren't just adding more subscribers. They're strategically moving upmarket. Check this out. The launch of this new invite-only Platinum card with a $695 annual fee. That is a direct shot at high-income customers who are traditionally served by companies like Amex and Chase. They're basically following their users as they build wealth. Pretty smart. Okay, this next strategy might be the most surprising one of all. They are becoming a trusted partner for the United States government. Yeah, you heard that right. This move isn't just about bringing in more revenue, it's about gaining a whole new level of legitimacy. CEO Vlad Tenev framed this perfectly. He said it's about providing the next generation of Americans with a world-class, intuitive platform to jumpstart their financial future. So you see, this isn't just some government contract. It's about embedding Robinhood's technology right into the core financial infrastructure of the country for an entire generation. And here's how it all works. The Treasury is funding these government-seeded savings accounts for kids. BNI Mellon, a huge legacy bank, is the official financial agent, and they chose Robinhood to build and run the entire brokerage platform. I mean, think about that journey. From a disruptive app to mission-critical government infrastructure. It's really something else. So, beyond just solidifying its business today, Robinhood is making some really aggressive bets on the two technologies that are probably going to define the next decade of finance: artificial intelligence and blockchain. Through its venture fund, Robinhood is now offering its retail customers something truly unique: access to a portfolio of some of the most sought-after, late-stage private companies in the entire world. We're talking about names like Stripe and SpaceX. And their latest marquee investment is a $75 million stake in the undisputed leader in artificial intelligence, OpenAI. And this move, you have to understand, isn't just about financial returns, it's deeply, deeply strategic. And this is exactly where that investment gets really interesting. They plan to build what they're calling agentic AI tools directly into the app. So imagine having an AI that can research investments for you, analyze your portfolio, and even suggest rebalancing, all automatically. This is all about making really sophisticated financial management accessible to everyone. Their other huge bet is on building their own blockchain. Robinhood Chain is what's called an Ethereum Layer 2 network, and it's specifically designed to tokenize real-world assets. The big vision here is to fundamentally change how stocks and other assets are traded, settled, and owned, ultimately making the entire system way faster and more efficient. But, of course, this really ambitious road ahead is not without some serious obstacles. For any potential investor, it's absolutely critical to understand the challenges that Robinhood is facing right now. First off, they're in a high-stakes legal battle with several states over their fast-growing event betting prediction markets. Second, with a price-to-earnings ratio of 44.5, the stock is, well, it's priced for perfection, which doesn't leave much room for error. And finally, the big legacy firms are not just standing still, the competition remains incredibly intense.
Which really leaves us with the ultimate question. Robinhood is trying to combine subscriptions, credit cards, government partnerships, AI agents, and a proprietary blockchain, all under one roof. So can they actually pull it off? Can they successfully integrate all of these different pieces to build the definitive financial super app for the next generation?
And one final and very important note. This explainer is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice, and you have to remember that all investing involves risk. So please always do your own research or talk to a licensed professional.